Specifically in this video, I observed Ms. KJP make the following statement starting at timestamp 108:56. The vintage Katie is back. I'm not placating. I'm not going to pretend to be less me. I'm not going to listen to my YouTube manager and be like, you should do things that don't upset your audience. Dude, everything I do upsets my audience. Like, no. Well, are there topics you can avoid? Anyway, don't feel bad about defending me. Defend me. Go for it. Have fun. Like, don't feel like just because you defend me that they can make an example out of you, because we'll make an example out of them. We will. We'll prove to everyone what they're doing to you guys. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. Speak your truth. I always used to say, don't feel like you have to defend me, but now I'm saying, if you're seeing this BS and you feel compelled, you can defend me. You can. You can speak out against bullying. You can. You can tell the trolls to go away. You can tell them they're not welcome. The reason why they are so invested here is because they feel like they can, that you guys aren't going to respond because I've told you not to, and they're manipulated that, and they've pounced on that. So I just say, I have your back. You're not gonna get harassed, and if you do, send me a DM and tell me. I'll put them on blast. They're not gonna mess with you. We'll take care of it. If you scroll down, he describes what putting somebody on blast means: to tell someone's information to others without their consent. It includes doxing, and he references dictionaries. This is where it gets really bad. After Salty shows proof that his accounts were hacked into by other people, he starts to show what these accounts are saying to him. One said, "Life is very lonely without a family, and what a beautiful family you have, a wife and 2 young impressionable daughters. You as a lawyer are not untouchable. May I suggest you therefore leave KJP alone from the constant harassment before harm comes to anyone." This account uses a picture of Salty's daughter. Shortly after the tweet was sent threatening to harm my children, I received private direct messages on my Twitter account from the aforementioned Hannah account and said that my family will face consequences if I remain on the case. Below is a true and correct copy of a Twitter screenshot I obtained of said message. You have 24 hours to render yourself not the opposing counsel, or your family will face the consequences of your actions and behavior. Don't make me regret giving you this chance. We've seen your emails. We know all witness names, addresses, emails, and numbers. It's not in your best interest for Mr. Salts to take this case any further. KJP has requested that as of 8:51 a.m., you have 24 hours. If you notice, it says 6:51 a.m. here, which is a central time zone, because they adjusted it. It's very strange. Salty then talks about how commentary channels have been getting mass flagged, struck, and threatened. He has also observed purported hackers have gone after and harassed defendants' former paid members. On or about the 16th, I observed the hackers target, harass, and bully a person by subtweeting under a tribute to their daughter's memory. This is just sick. I'm sorry KJ had me and Minnie use a certain IP address to sign into so that this wouldn't come back to her. She also gave us email, PWS, we can provide proof, but not on here, except my apologies. This is not true. KJP gave other information and told them what to do. Other accounts just tried to come forward before she regained the account to make up she'd been the victim. This evening, I'll be taking all necessary screenshots and sending them to the relevant agencies. This person that's filing was an avid viewer on all platforms. She basically noticed that Katie was deleting not only her messages on Instagram and Twitter, but other people. So she went to Twitter and let Katie know that you can't do that or you're gonna get in trouble in the lawsuit. This person says they were trying to help her. Please, for your own sake, come off social media. Don't rehash a repeat. People are rooting to see you fail. Immediately after posting these tweets, I was grotesquely harassed and threatened by a person or people using 2 specific Twitter accounts. I received direct messages on Twitter from a Phoenix account threatening me and harassing me. The messages said they would rain down and don't mess with people bigger than me. KJ deleted stuff, but she did nothing illegal. You need to delete your posts or you'll get..." Right afterwards, they doxed her. They said, "Told you I'd share if you didn't delete the screenshots, you effing idiot," and then linked to all of her, of course redacted, accounts. "I'm sorry you were threatened. Remove the posts. It could cause KJ a lot of grievance. And she could sue you for defamation and harassment, as she's trying to do with others. Be careful." Then she says, "You're bitch. You hear? I'm gonna you now." This person also mentions the stream where she saw Katie say, "Defend me, go for it, have fun, we'll make an example, we'll put them on blast." She screenshot comments that could hurt KJ's career and said that she wasn't doing anything wrong. That's a load of crap. She obviously is working for someone else. The autistic R word. She asked me too and said she has my back. I got paid. Did you? Referencing getting paid by claiming to get paid by KJP to troll. You'll regret this. He's a prick, thinking he knows it all. We've got big surprises coming his way. Then the person lists proof that she was being hacked on her accounts. This is where it starts to get really bad. So if you get triggered by people saying the worst things that human beings can say with their voices, I would click out of my video right now. Here we go. After this happened, I discovered that someone had also hacked into my Instagram account and deleted my direct messages that I had with KJP on her without a crystal ball account. Fortunately, I had already made screenshots of my direct messages with the account on my phone. However, when taking inventory of the damage that had been done to my Insta, I saw that the hackers created a post regarding a traumatic event in my life. Specifically, the post concerned a box of effects from when my baby was stillborn. Below is a true and correct copy of the screenshot of the post that was placed onto my Instagram by the hackers, mocking this event in order to harass me and cause me extreme distress. This email address is trying to hack into your YouTube as we speak. Just so all of you know, stop hacking me and I'll stop hacking you. Stop now. Sue, I know this is you from my live because you list a kid don't make you special. Just look at you. I'm glad your kid is. You deserved it. On January 17th, I discovered my email was registered at various websites, including these with the username, Katie is a cunt. I did not set up these accounts. I later received a direct message on Twitter from the Chloe account stating, amongst other things, "You really thought I'd let you be a witness for Saltsy? I hacked you via a VPN. Show this to anybody and you'll find yourself in a wooden box like your ugly baby. Katie is my best friend and now you're gonna pay. I'm gonna send everybody to your address." Torture, electrocution. Below is a true copy of the screenshots of the direct messages from Chloe on Twitter. I received an email that was made to look like it was from KJP from an email address saying that I hacked into her account pretending to play victim. One of her followers doxed me and asked how I would like to have my information given to 4 million people. I could be the victim of identity theft. She could tell anyone I harassed her and they would believe her. She has friends in high places that will hurt me, but that she does not want any harm to happen to me, and she asked that I do not share her information. She also said that if these people sue me, she will be in prison. On Sunday the 17th, the hackers sent messages via a person they thought to be my mother on Facebook Messenger, stating that there will be a harassment lawsuit filed against Salts and there are people linked everywhere. I need to delete what I have and just tell Mr. Salts that I changed my mind about being a witness. And then on the 18th, I observed the Phoenix account and Chloe published multiple tweets apologizing for harassment and threatening everybody, stating KJP ordered them to disclose my information and threatened to off me. However, as soon as they started to appear to be turning on KJP, the accounts went right back to harassing and threatening everybody again. Sadly, it was at this time on the 18th that Chloe posted a tweet on Twitter saying that the harassment of myself was going to get 10 times worse, and they had my address. Did you enjoy today? Because it's about to get 10 times worse. I have your full Chloe also posted on Twitter that they were sending people to burn me alive. No way that I'd let that bitch ruin my life. Lori, I'm coming for you too. I have people on the way to your witnesses' houses, Lori and Nat. There are worse things in life than both of you are about to burn alive. To further threaten and harass me, Chloe published all of my personal information. Fire is my biggest fear. When I saw the tweets about burning me alive, and that people were on their way to my home to do this, I decided and did take steps to my life on January 18th. Luckily, friends and family intervened. They then threatened to burn me alive with acid. Do you know penguins via Nat? You and her could burn alive together. Acid is easy to come by. Be melted faced or be better. January 21st, Twitter shuts down the Phoenix and Chloe accounts, but a new account appeared under the name Hannah, the one that Saltsy mentioned, which immediately started harassing and threatening me, Mr. Saltz and others. What was particularly disturbing about this new Hannah account is that I found out the person that created it used to be a picture of Saltsy's 13-year-old daughter as the account profile picture. Below are true screenshots of direct messages I received from Hannah. You have been identified as one of Michael Saltz's witnesses against my client. As of now, 8:55 a.m., you have 24 hours to delete all screenshots you have saved, up to including yesterday's conversations with KJP. You must also remove yourself from social media and therefore delete all of your accounts. Or you will face the consequences of your actions. Not only will Ms. KJP be under advice to file a lawsuit against you, I have your mother's details. Life without a parent can be especially lonely. Knowing you are responsible for the of one is almost impossible to forget. That is a promise. Sincerely, Hannah. In addition to the harassing tweets and messages identified herein, I continue to be harassed by hackers registering me sites, funeral parlor inquiries, and other inappropriate matters. They have also sent disturbing messages to my family members and friends. I've also seen continued hacking attempts into my accounts and social media. Phoenix, Chloe, and Hannah all have been taken down by Twitter. However, every time one of the harassing accounts is taken down, another is created. As such, I continue to be the recipient of daily harassing and threatening messages and tweets. We've been over your baby. This is your box, right? Ha ha ha. This won't ever end. You've made an enemy of us, Michael Saltz and Emily Baker. You can read her obituary next. You